Hello and welcome to today's video. Today we are here and it's another 2022 recap. And today we're talking about something interesting, and that is, of course, balancing content creation with working. So this has been sort of a newer thing here in 2022. So I've been working since 2018, okay, which was relatively soon after high school. So that's when I started working. You know, that's a normal thing. But my first job was a once a week thing, and it didn't really take that much time in my day. So that was 2018 to the beginning of 2020. So, you know, we were able to balance content creation with that very easily. 2020 came along, had my second job for, just about 2 months. COVID happened. And again, at that point, balancing videos, and that was pretty easy. It was just a 3 times a week thing, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Still had plenty of time in the week. 2020 happened, COVID, all that. I got really into producing a lot of content at that time. Then I was like, okay, we're going to take a break. That's when I started my next job. That lasted for 8 months, and that job was still short on hours. Sometimes I worked 15 hours. And at that point, I was kind of getting off of making videos as much. Then we go into the end of 2021, start a new job. Only do that for about a month or two because it was just a seasonal thing. And again, we jump into the phase where I wasn't making much videos. But now we come to 2022, start a new job, and this has, been the first time I really had a job that I felt like, okay, we're going to be here for more than a minute. My first job was, but that was a different vibe. This is the first time that I've worked, because my first job was doing the stuff that I did with bees and all that stuff that you've seen videos on back in 2018, 2019. That was a little different vibe. So basically I've had 4 jobs that have been like actual full-on jobs. That was kind of like a side thing that was definitely a job, but it was more, it had a different vibe. The other ones are jobs. We'll put it that way. The other ones I worked at stores and things like that. So, and also the first job was like under the table kind of thing. So, 4 proper jobs. The fourth one here definitely feels like something's gonna go for a while of, proper jobs like that. It's the one I've had the second longest. A few months away from being the job I've had the longest. And the vibe for me isn't that bad. Most days I'm okay with it. Not something I want to do forever, but I'm cool with it for staying put for a year or two. I'll put it that way. So this is the first one I really had to figure out the balance between, working my job and creating content. For many reasons, my job, which is part-time, I still get pretty close to the maximum of hours you can get for part-time, and even sometimes over that. For a while, I wouldn't have any full-time people, pretty much until last week. So I had the most open availability. I worked a good amount of hours most weeks, ranging from 28 to 36, 37. For part-time, that was a lot, which I'm okay with. But doing that really restricted the ability to content create. Which is interesting as we go into, obviously, a phase now of wanting to create more content and unlocking the potential of shorts and going into expanding the channel and having a portion that Wanyá does his thing. And, creating the channel more into a base where we both put content and not just me doing gaming videos with him featured ones. It's kind of a shift that you're going to see more in 2023, but we are having now. So it brings more responsibility to edit videos and lead a project in that sense of, directionally of where he goes, where I go with content, that sort of thing. So that's going to be a fun new challenge on top of that. Managing that while also doing my job throughout the day. But this is obviously something that a lot of people face. But, if you're on not a massive channel, you face that issue. But for me, it's been a unique twist, balancing creating everything. And I try to jam everything into like 1 or 2 days. Basically, this video is being made on a Saturday. We pretty much have everything crammed into this Saturday. Normally, things get done on Sundays, because Sunday's like the one day that I know I always have off. That's part of my availability to watch NASCAR and F1 races. I was like, no, I'm not working Sundays. Gotta watch this. So, that's out of the question. So, Sunday's a good time to record. Of course, after all that gets done, sometimes it's 6, 7 o'clock. But, getting down here, recording, has been a fun balance and trying to manage, okay, when do we do this? Streaming, obviously, doesn't really happen that often. It's kind of hard to plan a stream a little bit more. Because I don't like having a cutoff for when something ends, content-wise. I'm like, okay, I'm into this game. I want to be in that zone. And, oftentimes I do work later at night to also balance the fact that I can stay up later, play games with Wanyá, because he pretty much works the same shift. So when I work those nights, which is most of the time, I get home 9, 10 o'clock, depending on when the store closes, depending on the seasonal hours. And, it definitely makes you not want to record videos at night. But it's jamming everything in one day, getting it all done, editing shorts. I mean, tonight I'm probably staying up till 2 or 3 in the morning. Most likely, if we record the Race Plus, as we're planning on doing. Yeah, it's a lot of that. It's basically, okay, stay up, how can I get this all crammed into one thing? And it is fun. It's a fun challenge. I do like it. It's an interesting twist into the, story of content creation we've had on this channel, of course, throughout 10 years, is how do we, do this? Or if one and I want to make a video together, it's just a little bit harder balancing when we get days off. So it's kind of fun to get that balance between work and get that balance between content creation. It's a unique challenge, and I think going to 2023 will create more of a unique challenge as one side of content creation on this channel does pick up. It's not really been a much talked about subject, but we'll definitely be addressing it throughout Race Plus episodes, things like that. The channel's kind of shift in that element to it. So that's a fun part. It's also going to be managing. Because, I pretty much told them, create what you want. We'll upload it. But, managing, because I know there's going to be questions. And I know there's going to be parts that I have to do to it. We have a OneDrive sharing videos. And I'll probably, try to piece some of that together. Edit it, upload, make the shorts out of it. It's all just a fun balance and a fun challenge to get, okay, I'm working this day at 8 in the morning. I can't really stay up tonight and edit. But on the flip side, I got to work at 2 o'clock, or I got to work at 5 o'clock, or whatever. And it's just that fun balance between the two. It is unique. And I'm looking forward to doing more videos, more content, but hopefully getting to a point where we don't have this work content creation balance. The content creation can be the work. And we're hoping for that as shorts get monetization going into 2023. We got plans of things we want to do, want to achieve, and hopefully you're along for the ride. So, thank you for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. We'll see you guys in the next one.